We have had an incredible journey from a year ago getting ready to now. I did curriculum all year with the kids to prepare them for what they would see, so when they came it would be pretty profound. We performed at Omaha Beach, and we did at the Monument of the Braves, and we did our own parade, and then we did at the National Guard, and we performed at the cemetery in Brittany with the mass band. That was very fun with the mass band. And then we performed at the American Cemetery, which was the highlight. The highlight was standing there and performing with all those kids, and they were very emotional.
What did you think about the experience in St. Mary Glees?
Oh my goodness. I did not expect that many people. We started in the parade and we expected it to be a normal parade. And then we looked down and we thought, wow, there's a lot of people. But then when we realized that we were going through the crowd, I don't know how they did it, but these 180 kids went from 6 across to 3 across, and the color guard just went whoop. I'm amazed at how deep teenagers are, the depth of their understanding, and then how quickly they can adjust on their, I mean, they were true performers, and they were very professional. And I don't know what the reason is that this particular group of 4 classes got the opportunity, but I think we'll find out 10 or 20 years from now that there's a reason why these kids came. They will never ever view Memorial Day the same way. They will not have a barbecue and a family time and forget what Memorial Day stands for. It stopped being about them in September, and it took on a life of its own, and these kids are forever changed because of the experience they had. It was the finest, in my 28 years of teaching, it was the finest moment. But the most precious moment for me as a teacher was when we stepped on the sand at Omaha Beach. And a wave of emotion came over every kid when they stepped on that sand. They just broke into tears. I expected it to be moving. I didn't expect it to be consuming. And we stood there for probably 5 minutes and waited for the kids to all have a moment. And I have never experienced that in my life, and nor will I think I ever experience that again. And now those 180 kids will take it to their families, and then those families, they will teach their children what happened on June 6th. But they will also honor veterans a different way than they ever did before. The kids wore ribbons on their shoulders for every veteran that was living back in Michigan. They wore 1,300 ribbons. And then we took them off this morning and we put them in individual baggies with their name on them. We have cards that have been printed that said this ribbon was worn in your honor on June 6, 2014 at the 70th anniversary of D-Day. And we will mail those back to each of our veterans. We collected sand from all over Michigan. We mixed it and we filled 700 vials and we wrapped them carefully and shipped them here. And then each student had names and we divided up the plot number in the area. And then the kids took their vial of sand and sprinkled it and had a personal time. Some of those kids just stood in front of the grave. They researched who was buried there. They know their name, and they know where they were from, what branch of the service, and what their military ranking was. And then they honored them with a moment.
Wow, how meaningful.
It's incredible.
Well, Lori, I can't tell you, you guys were honorable representatives of the state of Michigan and of the United States. We're so proud to be associated with you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.